So we're going to beginning the protective prayers, and so we think, or to pacify all the obstacles for His Holiness to stop all the holy wishes be succeeded immediately, and then FPMT to be most beneficial for sentient beings to be able to enlighten sentiment quickly, and all that. Then Lama Tsongava Institute, then the Holiness is able to benefit to all the sentient beings. To educate, to bring the light of Dharma in their heart, and dispel the darkness of ignorance and then the heart. So there's sentient beings not only to learn Dharma, but actually actualize path, actualize the essence, the lumbering path to enlightenment in the heart. So they pacify all the obstacles for that. And third, yourself, fourth, yourself, then continue all the obstacles to complete Dharma practice in this life to be pacified immediately. All the outer inner obstacles to be pacified immediately. So we're going to start begin with the protector prayers, okay? Blessing Toma. Alamin go give us some get an allergy, Tavakabade, and Nachudula, Balanga Chagua, Ho, allergy, Jagua, Zamanda, the Ledua, Lama Jesha, Chandola Jeta, Zamazo, Ledua, Meja, Ne, Zamazon Ledua, Jembe, Zamano, Zamalajara, the Red, Zamanda, Balaju, Zangavu, Zamajanza. Tanaja Kamame, Zama Uzabalaja, Elijame, Zama Tado, Mangaba, Amavohung, Amasum, Nagata only was a tell of Aloye, Mambarada, and Nacho. Soon the two days when he gets laughing at the man of all nature and other nigga,
Imala dagni gyupe kyapsuchi dagi samchen tamche king amo malu sawasho gyumpoi lama yemela gani gyupe kyapsuchi dagi samchen tamche king bache malu sawash lama gyumpoi yemela dagni gyupe kyapsuchi dagi samchen tamche king amo malu sawasho gyumpoi lama yemela dagni gyupe kyapsuchi dakso samchen tamche king bache malu sawasho lama gyumpoi yemela dagni gyupe kyapsuchi dagi samchen tamche Nyama mali sawasho gyumpo lama yemela dakni gyupe kyapsuchi daksok samchen tamchik bache mali sawasho
Nyama mali sawasho gyumpo lama yemela dakni gyupe kyapsuchi Gavati Tara Pudata Namashira Beza Baravaya Jamachina Dava Sanjirema
One leg outstretched, during the drawn in, the mirror steps shedding shrouded through mighty Meru and the four mandalas of the earth, rapacious and wide open buffalo mouth, the thundering laugh filling the three worlds, Manjushri, father of the Buddhas in waffle form, as ferocious Yamantaka taming the dissolute. Those prostrating devotedly before him should offer praise to Dhammaraja, and now is the time to beware of hindrance. An incessant thunder of sound like mountains splitting apart, like the sea in tumult. Raging tongues of fire enveloped in black smoke, like a million lightning flashes within a rain cloud. Standing amid unbearable heat, strung and circled by five colors, upon a black demon prostrate on a mandala circle of the sun atop a sacred triangle black of a billion-fold darkness, brimming with a rolling ocean of blood and fat. Yamaraja, king of the lords of death, yet black body, short and not slender, stretched to the right with the gate to the shake of earth. Yellowish spiky hair, nestling five dried skulls, ornamenting the ruff of Vajra upon her crown. Fresh and bloody human head sculling in your neck, three bulging eyes roving roughly in fangs snarl about your open mouth. Of rope is brother of an open snake, a blazing curved knife in your right hand, brandishing in the brains of Mara's armies in the left blood-filled skull cup to enjoy. A tiger skin draped about your waist, ferocious protector to not be distracted. Quickly bring to mind promises made to Yamantaka and carry out his yogi's commands. On either side, in front and behind, standing on sharp horn, sharp-hoofed, fierce buffaloes, four Yama demons, white, yellow, red, and black, each horribly ruffled with buffalo face, one leg stretched, the other drawn in, striking an extremely arrogant pose, all garbed in graveyard array, open mouth, eyeballs, wide. Hail the Vajra thunderbolts in the destruction. Company and it's a good top of chairs and you want to give
Na home images and I dance so much as says and Jamalon another way. Hasn't then you draw barns.
Makso Gyelmo She Chatsen Suwa Se Chime Pe Wange Chendrena Topa Mepa Nyodo Shek Susul Dunge Nam Kalung Atsume Bechen Tu Transim Pasim Judreyo Ten Judo Patsa Chuku Jese Drempa Desi Tatu Shu Cheye Chenze Nam Kek Yangang Shing Nang Edam Ze Sashi Malukyam Ye Kietro Petro Chinting Kam Kung Yepa Gempa Kodan Chelabu Pelden tu pekasu tu celchen Kyenin yen chin robla se chitu Suwade penel jopen lop ki gel kien kun sel tun kien malurup Shatrang la so de tsing adan che Drunang adan jave to madi Pelde maksung yel mola bilgi sang ye tempa sung chi she susu Kusum lendro te cheta chinkyang Se sum de padil chitre peko De sum yewe ten sun che mola Gosum gepa chempe chak selo Daksanam ki chedatam pedan Jeta sampaye shenrupada Nedung exobada chepesong Nyewa shiva jingelaptuso La samda penul desampana Sanang wampu jiteng kyung wata Maksong yelmola sosumesong Yewa mepa tatu dro jeshu jo Ratma jo Ratmatum jo Raganashim Jo Ratma jo ching sem kyame Dundam ye me kado su kyame Sutra yama sam durangi sem Tempa tempa shire pelamo She se shing yu she weng an sul chen She ko ye ko e tsumoni Ta kye kura ke mo shin turang Kuntu shi se mala chak se lu Da ge ne rumba che shi wa zu Sem nye tre le nam shi kye pa ni Sem nye gyu na me ching sem kya me Dun nam ye me karok su kya me Zutrang yuma sam durangi sem Tempa tempa ye pe pe la mo Ye se yeng yung ye pe ngan sul chen Ye pe ko ye ko e so mo ni Ta ki kuro se mo shin tu yi Kuntung ye se mala chak se lu Da ge se dang se nam ye pa se Sem nye tren le nam she kye pa ni Sem nye gye na me ching sem kya me Dundam ye me karok su kya me Sutra yama sam durangi sem Tempa tempa wang e pelamo Wang se wang yu wang e ngang sil chen Wang e ko e tso mo ni Ta ki kuro ma mo shin tu chak Kuntu wan se mala chak se lo Kam sem chem chen tam che wan du du Sem nye tren le nam she kye pa ni Sem nye gye na me ching sem kyang me Dundam ye me karok sung kya me Sutra yuma sam durangi sem Tempa tempa dra pe pe la mo Drang se drang yu dra pe ngan sul chen Dra pe ko e so mo ni Ta ki kuro na mo shin tu ngam Kuntu dra se mala chak se lo Da ge ne dun dra ge dra pe dro Jo kyen ke rang shin che ya ma ru kyang Ne ta se ne che ya nang wa ye Tren le nam shi drodan se pa la Da ge dream te rap tu te ge nam Da kya le shi rang shi lun ro te Kye ta dre dun la sum pa shu Dam se chen se che to sa mi kya nge su sam dang ye kye tru pa ye ta ye shin kun yong su gang yu ching mana dru sum ba we long ki ne yang sa la gu le che gin chen a sa do me se cham se tre tu ye ye la she da ko che ne di jen sang ye la ma yang sa la gu dang she tro ne sum pa wo ga dru song ko dan che la ge pe ra tu ne ge pa kye che tre ching ya su che da cha nye mo ba me wang yu pe la ma ye ram so me so nam ke ko san rang ye wa chi gi ba nye ne shak shin sa pa sel du sel sam tre la ko yang ro ta chu da ja kye che chang la me ten chu de sang ye la ma pe ma tro gel dang sang ye ben se cham se tu dam kang tu dam kong shin yam shak sung yu ne ke man che pan ra tsam pen lom dang ten chen sen kyom pel we che tso ke che ten java ye shen dru pa ze na nam dre we sha tra to tso dang ra ta me pe se kiem che pa de pe ma yang sa Chekyo Kochila De Pebelo Seve Jam Lama Lo Sandra Paye Dong Ha Tempe Shedro Jawanam Yatsota da pe ki dre ka sum wan du de la chak se lo chen re zinc wan tu je chu te le tru tu to drin le gang nge tru de gu so e sam pel wang ye she gum pe shap la chak se Jasya maru seye du trune jampel kanye ne jin chen poda sing mo pel de la mo do mama le kien shen padri ta to do she dri she dam se che to gya chen she nel jo da cha pen lo ko chi ki se dan se nam pel an jo pa so Shig ye wan da chu we train le
What are you doing? Masambhava Shuddha Savata, Masambhava Shuddha, Tamba Nidu, Churu. Tombenga, Lala Mala, Mingajiva, Sungetan to other Jada, Dana the Shanga, the Tinga, the Datu, Ma, Ranga to the one was it. Ah, Lunga, me, and Babe, Devan, Etan, Shujingo. Yes, when I was at Jimba and the Jism of one at the Nature, the new Jang. Ah, let the Sabatum, the Mambabas in Baba. Oh, Jada Lama.
Dache changwa tensing yatsu so tsagye lama rinchen soksum la deta dutse tungwa de bilgi shene sam de nyodo lundum su jampel pawo do che chi che chang hero kaso namang yede shi yedam kilko la so tam che la Deta dutse tungwa de bilgi shene sam de nyodo lundrupsu drempat sam gilen kiede wacho tselze jetsun doje pamoso nesum pawo kadro tam chela deta dutse tungwa de bilgi shene sam de nyodo lundrupsu drempat sam gi se she jinkledro So ataping a rotan chetsul, te patsam gesi sum jigilnut, yedam pe ma wang chen la sok la, deta dutse tungwa de bilgi, shene sam de nyodo lundop zun, yodze gumpo dam chen chuki gil, Maksong yel mona mante pese gumpo shelshi kotso chenam la deta dutsi tungwa de bilgi shene samde nyodo lundrupsu gele dungu malu chungwe ne gelpo chempo namante pese Nora ne chin la lo ko che la dungu sangwe se kyam che padi bulo che do cho tung rup so serin cheng a te ma chu ni tsok nang shi si pe la lo she da dang gyel po kung a ko so che padang La sin de yen ren yon tam che la de te de se tung wa de bilgi Shene samden yodo lundum se kye para cha lumban jidanam taktu sung kya pung yen che pa ye ke la yun la dra la yen po la de ta du se tung wa de bilgi shene samden yodo lundum se Magyore dro sem chen tam che da ne che den gelen chan ye wala de te du si se kiem de she ne dung ale cha ma lu dro gu chik do na nang shing si pe la ma sin de gye duen dan che pa ma lu pa Kye pa dul dang la lu shi dak la de ta de se tung wa de bilgi je ne sam de nyo do lun dum se ngo wo sa me de ton ye she ki nam re de yen ma sa me pa di so so she ne ge dang che drup ten Minyam sitang ye petrin leze desin la me kutse tempadang Gedun chedan te che zinkyam pel che sa de ye gedun sumanam Lap lung to to chin se dak so te chen zinkyam pel wachi Jedra jinda nam ki sampedun jeta sampa chujin drupadang Nedang gakso baru chepetso nyewa shiva jinge laptu sum.
Tumbe ngondro malu batun din dalatan do zogatan. Yevara Degyes oh God, sorry. The Edwardly beings, Degyes, so Edward beings. There's the outer, inner, secret Edward beings. So they depending on, if they're not happy, they can cause health storms and hurricanes and all that. Bad weather, very violent weather. So that, of course, that's going karma. That's going to send them as karma. These the Drupal Rinpoche, the Zum, who are established nunnery monasteries, quite few are in the Himalaya mountains. Zum, very far near Tibet. And, they also do the of course they do in the past, but also after the Rinpoche incarnation, he's not well, so he asked. But many other sector lamas, they wanted to run the monastery, nunnery. But then he has quite a few other lamas. So they had a 6,000 statue. And that was maybe past lives. The word which I think used to request to make offering or that. I think in the nunnery. So the Rinpoche did divination and the paper, the Singtak, divination in the front of the Genesis, there's different lamas. So somehow came out, it came out my name there. So so the karma, there's a karma. So then govern over the Catholic. monastery as connection, so they took over. So now many years ago, So we, after opening a school, hospital, the Tibetan medicine, I think built a monastery and something like that. So anyway, prayer bowl, supposed to be a large prayer bowl or something. They did have prayer bowl that turns nighttime. They said it turns nighttime. Why? They said it had a story from past. It turns nighttime by Degyes, nighttime. So the prayer will turn at nighttime. So that's what. So after we took over, we developed around much. I mean, the whole thing, I think food and many things, to develop. And so we're going to build one hand airstrip around. Then there was some problem happened with one part of the village, few families, maybe one family, kind of, I don't know, due to sort of jealous, I'm not sure, the Gabon drawing so much, and then, didn't think the matter merits building stupa benefit in their country, but some jealous, then didn't happen yet, building 100 stupa around, or things like that. So, now go better. Now go better. And it happened to be me to be there one time. That's unexpectedly happened. Supposed to be after everything finished in the consecrate. That was the plan. But I think Lama Lundu went there and did a long life initiation. 1,000 people came, and so kind of like that. They do the money payment of them, 100 million money payment in the past, during the past life. They do Rinpoche, the great Lama. He's from Debung Rosaling. I thought he's a teacher of the Sechu Rinpoche. He was the head of the Buddhist in Nepal. So I thought that maybe Kajwa Lama or something. You see his picture always in the prayer wheel temple near the stupa, Buddha stupa. So then later, Tenji Soba, Geshe Lama Gondra's attendant, sent me the Rinpoche's life story. There was the first Haramba Geshe of Debung Monastery. Wow. Debung Rosaling Monastery. Wow. Experts. Then the latter, after he did become Geshe, all that, then he took also the initiations, the teachings from other sect lamas, and like that. So the Kadure, it's an expert Geshe in the Lama Trungapa tradition, but it's after to initiation from other lamas, and established a few nunnery monastery in the Himalaya mountains, made a rule on the Himalaya mountains. I don't know what was only him or not, but nobody can hunt. Nobody can hunt. Can't hunt animals on the mountains. So the many parts of the Himalaya mountains, even Solukhumbu, we have that rule. Nobody can hunt in the forest. Now the Nepalis down there who are living, if they come up hunting, then the police see, then they punish. like that. But of course now, in the past, meat is rare. They don't kill. They only the wolves, the animal wolf or nomads. They say they move to the mountain. Only wolves. Then they kill the animals. And so autumn times like that. You see those times they kill the animals. So then you get the meat, but not. They don't kill and Sulakumbo in the past. These days, some time ago, then there's a Tibetan from Tibet called Yaba, who was a butcher. So then the shepherds, they give animals to Yaba to kill. They don't kill. They give the Yaba to kill, or things like that. Now it's more degenerated. So times more degenerated than past. So anyway, the cause for So I was going to have to go back to the story what that started, but it goes on, if I don't remember the beginning part. So it's great, incredible, very great Lama, very kind, so kind. He made rule, those who can't abandon eating meat and chang and black food. So at least on the special days, Buddha, and 15th and maybe 8th. So those special days to abandon. So we met like that. Yeah. Somebody, who's very highly realized Lama. That's sometimes when he consecrates or he's a Tara, all like that. Is that who did it? 2,000 Yunnan himself. But among his disciples, they're disciples who did 3,000 Yunnans. We have one nun at Kapon who take Kishalama Konjo's incarnation. I think maybe she did more than 2,000. I don't know 3,000, but more than 2,000 Yunnans. Unbelievable. So that's my story was this Lama I don't know what happened. One time did 100,000 tea offering to Degyes, the elderly Degyes. Did that. So it depends on how much you do, depends on how much obstacles are, how much great obstacle there is. So it depends on that. So So I think, if there's a hurricane or something, tornado or something like that, then I think it's good to do that. The common thing, Buddha Sabasiddhikava, there are different mantras, and then there's also 108 name, Siddhikava, to recite, or then how much the obstacles are great, depending on that, Degyes, tea offering to Degyes, then like 100 or 1,000 or times, So it depends on how much need. So that kind of thing would help. So they kind of control. They control the weather. So like that. So violent or weather, like often happens in America. Nowadays, those are basically the people's karma. They depend on the karma, their action, negative action, and negative mind, and so it's a result of that. Violent weather, according to the people, they on negative thought, negative action. So that's basically what it is. Came from the mind. Sorry, as I remember to talk about this story, then there's one nunnery, another side, not Zum, the other side, near Solukumba, I think. What is the name? Bigu. Yeah, this, Solukumbu. It's a Bigu. I haven't been there, but they're in budget. There, I don't know how many nuns. So when they start first, 100 million Omane Peme Hum, when they started, and then whole thing changed. You see, in the area, rains came. Not there's no rain, not there's too much rain. Not everything developed in the area. The crops and everything became better. After they did that first time, we sponsor the 100 million Omane Peme Hum. So they do 2 times a year, right? 2 times a year. Still we do. So the nunneries say, the earthquake totally destroyed the monastery. Completely destroyed. They came in Nepal, Kathmandu. So their members, representatives, members, 2 or 3 elder nuns came to Kathmandu to see me and to Chundrongla Puja. They make offerings or something. So the things, difficulties happened. So they totally changed economic. The country developed. Things changed. Crops grew better, and everything went better after they did the first one. So it affected. So like that. So anyway, as I mentioned last night, so I have to know that here 100 million try to that, and if people outside can recite, I'm sure many people want to recite it on that. So the benefit, that was the need for the world. What need for the world? What need for the Italy, and you see all that, and great blessing the area, this area. So like that. So it's a really precious, most precious thing to do. So like that. So they left out. So we have to do Degyes. 3 offerings to Degyes. Om
Loda Shandu Sela Wang Wela Sekyem Diksha So We Train
So the Katore. You see, what is need? What is actually need to do is you see, how to say? Yeah. In some ways, instead so many words need more meditation to the subject to be real for you, for your mind, to see that by your mind experience, not just intellect talk about it, not just that, but more you see with the experience, it becomes your experience. So meditation. You see, these quotations from Buddha, things like that. That's how everything came from the mind. Yeah. So anyway, we need to kind of, even just yourself or group or whatever, like you can do weeks retreat, weeks or weekend, or weeks or 15 days, a month, even not just 1 month or in a month, years. That you see, to practice, to see, as Hartford says, the form, sound, smell, taste, tangible object, how everything came from your mind. How all that came from your mind. So came from your mind. So you see, that first start with that. We need to see your not just intellect, from your mind experience. Need to experience. Need to see really. You see the Katsure. Yeah. No, doesn't happen me. Sorry. I should be aware, mindful all the time, but sometimes I go by car. And then you see the minute. You see in every hour, every minute, probably. But you go back here, you see the different mountains, and different trees, all the things. You see, different villages, different cities, as you go back here. So you see, you practice the awareness that all this production, all this production of your karma come from your mind, your karma, your mind. Not the body, but your mind. You see, your mind. After tea, then Degyes I talked about Degyes. Look upset. Degyes, they think that they're playing. They're playing with him. We are playing with him. So anyway, what I'm saying, yeah. So you say, yeah. So we say when you go by car, every minute you see different. So there's all this projection as it comes from your mind. What you see is come from your mind. What do you see is which comes from your mind. Some of the sound, some of the form, test, tangible object, all come from your mind, your karma, everything. So practice mindfulness. So see, when you drive, all your driving car, all your doing satsang, satsang or pilgrimage or whatever you see, like that. So always practice the mindfulness in that, which is that's not just making up. That's the truth. That's the reality. Reality. So you see here. So you see here when you practice the mindfulness, somebody get angry, somebody complain you, somebody just whatever. Suddenly you know it's not from there. It comes from your mind. No, it's not from there. It comes from your mind. Projected. It comes from your past negative action, negative mind. Comes from your past negative mind, negative action. You see, you understand? So you don't. So that doesn't. If you think it's from outside, then you get angry immediately. You get angry. So when you're thinking, it comes from your mind, negative mind, your negative action, you don't get angry. Only to get angry is through your negative karma. Through your negative karma. So you see, then you say, mind is so peaceful. Your mind is when you are facing problems or things. So mind is so peaceful. Also on the pleasure or anything, mind is so peaceful. There's no anger, no delusion. Right? So peaceful. Also the object of attachment. Object of attachment. So object attachment. Beautiful body, handsome body. Is it stuff? So. I guess same thing. That projection, that is that that view came from. That's the view of your mind. That is the view of your mind. That handsome body, beautiful body, what do you see? Not come from there. It comes from your mind. Projected. The view came from your mind. All like that, you see? So that makes a huge difference. Makes a huge differences. Sorry. that's right. It's like when you recognize the dream. When you don't recognize it, then you believe real. From there, you see, then attachment and anger can rise. But when you recognize the dream is dream, there's an appearance, but you know it's not real. It's not true. So the attachment does not rise. So when you know it's not real, the attachment doesn't rise. Or anger do not rise. You know it's not real, not true. Like that. So anyway, I say, so it makes huge difference effect for the mind. When you don't look at existence from its one side, not real, nothing. Instead of thing, it's just that view happened due to once on the past, once on the karma, positive or negative. You see, so much mind, projection of the mind, view of the mind. So there's nothing from there. So normally that you are so attached to the objects in the body or whatever it is, so attached. So that's the reality is that you don't know, but it's just view of your mind, and you're so attached to that. Thinking, believing, thinking is from there. There's no one atom from there. It's like that. Everything like that. Sound, smell, taste, tangible object, everything like that. It came from your mind. Nothing from there. That's the reality. So, what you like, what you don't like, so angry or so attached or whatever, you see, it came from your mind, came from one's mind. So, you see, so it makes a huge differences on one's life. So when you go sightseeing, when you go traveling, even you're walking, or even you're walking around, or even we're going by car, whatever. You see, that's so important practice, mindfulness in that. So important. Oh, the six sense objects, you see. So important. Awareness in this. So important. It's so important, and you surprise to your own karma. You surprise your own negative karma, you surprise your own good karma. They don't expect. Sometimes like this. Oh, so wonderful, so nice, so beautiful. Something. You see, the production of your mind, your karma. And then sometimes so terrible, so ugly, so terrible, production of your negative mind. So like that. So it's amazing. So, this is it becomes a very interesting life. Very interesting. Not bored life. Life that is boring, that is depressed. Boring. Not that. It's totally, it's a very interesting life. That's so important. That mindfulness practice, if you are traveling, even you are not traveling, but even you are walking around, or going for a walk. Then the just outline, then you see you see, you see the result of you are experiencing the view, result of 10 virtue practice in the past. So you are experiencing the result of 10 virtue. Rapid aspect, possess result, creating results similar to the cause, experiencing results similar to the cause. Therefore, result happiness through the past karma, the 10 virtue example. So much of what we're enjoying, the result of 10 virtue practice in the past. There are many sufferings, many problems as a result of 10 virtue practice in the past lives of this life. So like that. So mindfulness in this. So good. And then the other thing, sorry. That one. The other one is Kasure. You see, so due to past karma, so you have these views, unpleasant view, pleasant view. See, objects. Okay, So, and then you see, as I mentioned last night, that when you have problems and it utilized in the path to enlightenment. In the path to enlightenment. So it becomes a happiness. The problem is transformed into happiness. You see, you utilize the path to enlightenment with the bodhicitta and the emptiness. Oh, like that, you see. So it transformed into happiness. So you see that. So you see that, and very much it depends on his karma, but very much it depends on how you view the object. Even as an unpleasant object, even as the problem, relationship, or whatever, but the way you view is the way you label the way you label positive label, negative label. So if you do positive label by thinking of the benefits of the problem, if you think by thinking of the benefits of the problem, as I mentioned the example yesterday myself, then you put a positive label by thinking of the benefits. You put a positive label, good, beneficial for your mind. Then to quickly achieve enlightenment for sentient beings. How do you transform into happiness, you see? It's totally depends on your mind. Whether your mind positive, put a positive label thing that's good by thinking of the benefits, the problem, good. You see? And then you don't think the benefits, you don't know, you don't think, and then you just carry on putting negative label. Then you suffer like this, you torture yourself. You torture yourself like this, days, weeks, months, years. You torture yourself. You put yourself in prison of suffering. You put yourself in prison. Prison of the Edward Dharma sufferings. Negative emotion, the suffering created by your mind, the Edward Dharma. Or that you put yourself, that you suffer for months and years, or life like that. Then, because of that, then you take a lot of medicine. Then you go to see psychologists, you go to see doctor, hospital, I don't know. But take many medicine to help your mind. Many medicine, that medicine has side effects. So like that, you see. So therefore you see the Dharma practice, the meditation, so important. So important. So like that. We make our life like that. All the sick, we cause the sickness, all the different things, cancer and this, that, so many sickness. Oh, we put your son in prison. Different negative mind, that. Suffer. Blah, blah, blah. If you know Dharma, if you practice Dharma, meditation, then you completely transform into happiness. So you enjoy your life. Especially your life every day, every hour, minute, with the body chitta, make beneficial your life to numberless sentient beings. Numberless sentient beings. That's it. Sorry. Yeah, then I think maybe I was thinking more teachings, but I think maybe not. Yeah. And then you see mindfulness in the Kasure. How everything exists in mere name. How everything exists in mere name. Middle leveled by the mind. And middle level by your mind. Also, what do you see, what do you hear, what do you think, what do you taste, what do you touch, all the six objects you see. What is the middle level by your mind? What is the middle level by your mind? See, every day, yeah, every second, every minute, every hour, every day. From birth to the death. So everything middle level by mind, including your eye. eye, action, object, everything may labeled by your mind. Not only that, from the beginningless rebirth, and also the endless future lives. Even endless future life, even after you achieve enlightenment. So everything you see. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? All the rest. It's come from your mind. Merely imputed by your mind. That is then. Now your mindfulness is getting more profound. You see. Now meditation mindfulness is more profound. All like that. You see. So important. Weekend meditation, that week meditation, that just meditation, that for weeks, for months, and for years. So good. This is so fantastic. Brings only calmness, brings only peace, happiness, so much in your heart. You see, wherever you go, wherever you live, all like that. You see, so then so therefore, nothing exists from its own side. There is no I existing from there. There is no real I. Real means existing from its own side. For us like that. For me, anyway. Like that. So, nothing is the reality, nothing exists from inside. Including the I. There is no I from its own side. There is no action existing from inside. There is no object existing from its own side. So there is nothing. Form, sound, smell, taste, tangible object, nothing from there. Nothing exists from there. Just only, except only what is merely labeled by your mind. That's the reality. That's the reality. So again, so you see, mindfulness, that, total mindfulness. We can do then weeks, months, even years. These are things what we have to practice after we receive many teachings on emptiness. This is what you have to practice. You have to meditate. You have to practice mindfulness in this daily life. If they are doing business, or they are doing cooking, or they are whatever work you're doing, secretary or whatever. So they see. For example, when somebody complains to you, makes you angry, that time, then you see, meditate. That you look at the eye and think that the eye is merely labeled by mind. You look at the eye, and you see reality of the eye. The eye, what exists, what doesn't exist, you think that. And we see, I think that mirror labeled, that the eyes, this is the eyes, mirror labeled by mind. You're mental in that. The anger, the great anger to that person who complains, who is abused. Oh, stop that time. The minute you think the eye is mirror labeled by mind, how the eye exists. Middle level about the minute you think that, anger is gone. That. All like that, you see? So therefore you can see in the daily life, practice of mindfulness, this, while they are doing business, what they are so busy life. All that your mind continuously part of mind, or you are talking to people or discussing or whatever you're doing, a part of your mind, the meditation, mindfulness. So you see, that's incredible. You see, incredible peace and happiness in your heart, in your life. So example I gave you now, all you can so angry, suddenly you think the eye. You think the false eye and the eye which exists. So middle level about the mind. You think that. See? As I explained to you, don't let that. All anger, immediately anger is gone. So similar, so like that, similar with the attachment, desire. So also other pride and other things. So like that. So yeah. Then mindfulness, you see, like mindfulness, looking at the dream as dream, looking at the dream as dream. So like that, by recognize the dream as dream, or like that, whatever happens doesn't affect you. That's great peace, happiness in your heart. So similar, then like that in the daytime, you see. So you, in the text they use so much, do you see, your reflection in your face, in the mirror, it takes in the text so much use. That's what besides pillar vase, that's one that. So you believe it's the real face, and then it's the real face, and then the other reality is that just a reflection, not real face. Like that. So look at the hallucination as it is a hallucination. All the appearance, looking at the hallucination as it is a hallucination. So if you check, there is all the hallucination according to the 4 schools. Baba Shiga school, Sudandra school, the Mandrona school, Chida Mandra school, the Madhamika school, the Sudandra school, Svatandra school, Pasanga school. It has all the wrong views, what they explain. according to each school. So it has the last subtle one, percentage school, last subtle one, appearing to you, form, sound, smell, taste, sensitive object, including I, appearing to you, not merely labeled by mind. Or that is subtle object of reputation, gakja, according to pasangiga. So you see, so you see everything, including your eye, everything is like this. So subtle object to be reputed. So, not merely labeled by mind. The subtle one. So you practice mindfulness. Looking at all this hallucination as it is hallucination. All of that. Mindfulness. So that's the daily meditation. Of course, we can retreat week, month, even years. This is our daily life meditation. You see, daily life meditation, whatever, how much life you are busy, but you see part of mind is meditating. Part of mind is aware, practicing awareness is this. Okay? So there's different ways. Meditating existing mere meditating that the empty, you see the katori. The wrong object, going to different school there. Then the gakcha, the object to be put switch the South school, Pasangi school. So looking the hallucination, the empty. Then looking at the empty as it is empty. They're looking at the hallucination as it is the hallucination. So it's coming to the point, the same. Okay. Break time. Break or not break? Break.
Don't you think breaks
You will be taken away by wind, blown away everywhere. In Italy, some fly, some get blown away Tibet, some blown away Africa, some blown away from Tahiti. Okay, we looking at people break.
Sashi pege shushe meto tram vera plingshi nidengyam pari sange shingdu mikte uwagi roko namdak shinna che pasho giram guru rana mandala kam niyatayami.
We have break until 9:30.
Can we please keep silence in the Gompa? Can we please keep silence in the Gompa? Thank you. Sashi pege joshe meta tra vera plingche ne dengyam pade sangye shingdu mikte yuwangi droko namdak shinna che pasho geram guru rana mandala kam niyatayame.
Just brief the story. Hiruka deity, enlightened being, Hiruka said these verses. Kangba Jangba Pangche, the Koya Nashu Tone, so Dojasamba Javache, Yana Yangdo Gua Chas, Jabja Sugar, but Jabja Second Session, but or Brahma Kazori. Yeah, said this. Advise this in the morning when you wake up. Not when you wake up, but after you wake up. To pursue the mind to reach Dharma. In the morning when you wake up, the motivation to practice Dharma. Yeah, such as they begin to practice blessing speech and all that, blessing mala or speech and all that. So Hiruka said this. They kangba changba pangche. So when we stretch legs, then you say relax. You're not relaxing Dharma. You're not relaxing. You're not relaxing. You're not relaxing for enlightenment, for sentient beings. You're not relaxing even. You're not relaxing to be free from samsara for yourself. You're not relaxing for that. So you're just relaxing, cannot bear the hardship, sitting up during practice. So you relax your legs, just as that just become an example. For us, for myself, is you go your life go into the old Dharma, attachment to this life. So you're relaxing the old the Dharma, the negative karma, the creating cause of Lord's illness. So you stretch your legs and then you So that's the example. So the abandon stretching legs out. So that's the example. That means you say abandoning adult Dharma. You didn't church abandoning adult Dharma. So you see, so when you practice Dharma. If you follow the adult Dharma, doesn't become Dharma. It doesn't become holy Dharma. So that's the first thing to understand. So, you see, engaging in the particularly in samsara, you are engaging particularly in samsara. So you see, other thing, even though not stretching leg, not following the adult Dharma. Not following the adult Dharma, it becomes Dharma, but it becomes cause of samsara. the engaging particular the samsara by giving up this interest, engaging in this particular in samsara, following that. You give up. Tone give up. Tone so. So we are now desire realm. Which desire this 5 sense objects. We are in the desire realm. The experience of suffering of pain, suffering of rebirth, suffering of old age, suffering of sickness, suffering of death, all that so forth. Then separating from desirable object, meeting the undesirable object. If you find desirable, but you can't get satisfaction. How much you get externally, you never get satisfaction. The satisfaction increases, dissatisfaction increases more and more. You get more and more, you get more and more dissatisfaction. So unbelievable suffering, unbelievable. There are 3 types of suffering of aggregate. I think it's 3 or 5, I think. Also, anyway, so the suffering pain. We have suffering pain, then suffering change, all the samsara pleasures. All this pleasure of food, pleasure of music, pleasure of a house, pleasure of clothing, whatever that depends on each person, that different people look for different pleasure. So all kinds. All that kinds of sexual pleasures and all. So many. So all those which cannot be continued and which cannot be continued as Dharma happiness, or which cannot be developed. We've been doing that. We've been trying to get these pleasures from beginningless rebirth. From beginningless rebirth, we've been trying to get this pleasure over again, no end. So from beginningless rebirth, not only from birth time, no, from beginningless rebirth. So continuously suffering. So the suffering of change, all that. What is Dharma happiness can continue, can complete when you achieve ultimate happiness, nirvana, liberation from samsara. Also, then when you achieve peerless happiness, total cessation, obscurity, completion, realization, at that time, so you Dharma happiness completed. So samsara happiness, samsara pleasure, there's no way to complete it at all. We have been enjoying that again from beginning to rebirth. So it cannot continue. So that's we've been enjoying that, repeating again from beginning to rebirth, no end. So we still didn't become free from not only suffering pain, but we didn't become free from suffering of change. Now those 2 sufferings came from the kappa dujik dungal, pervasive compounding suffering. So came from that. All this aggregates totally under the control of delusion and karma. So always His Holiness says, that's why this aggregate is pervaded by suffering. That's why because we didn't achieve, we didn't become free from delusion karma past lives, didn't actualize the immediate path to which remove that. So we are born, so therefore we are born, we aggregate this life with suffering, being under the control of delusion, karma. So that's why it's suffering. Then this is this aggregates contaminated seed of delusion, karma. So from the seed, delusion rises again. Then so karma rises again. Not only suffering of suffering, delusion rises again, suffering rises again from the seed of delusion, karma. So not only this life suffering, including future life suffering. Future life rebirth, all that come from the seed of delusion. And this aggregate is caused by delusion, karma. So this pervasive compounding, so delusion, suffering rises again from the seed, so compound. The pervasive compounding suffering, kappa dujik dunga. So now you see, two other sufferings come from this. So this is the main suffering that we should be free from. If we are free from this suffering, then we are free forever from the suffering of pain and suffering of change. Then we are free because we are free forever from the pervasive compounding suffering. So this is the main thing. That's the main thing that we need. We need to be liberated from this. We need to look at the nature of suffering. We need to get renunciation to this suffering. That's the main one. Otherwise, in the Hindus, I think in the Panchaloka Chikantan's quotation said, that even Hindu, they can stop the attachment to the suffering pain by realizing that you're suffering and the renunciation, get renunciation. Then even suffering of change in the Hindu religion, they can recognize suffering and renounce that, and they can be free from attachment to that. But not the pervasive compounding suffering, not. So what I'm saying is this, desire, we are in the desire realm, we have experienced all three suffering. Now, form realm, don't have suffering of pain, suffering of change, pervasive suffering. Now, formless realm, those three are samsara realm. Formless realm has pervasive compound suffering. Don't have suffering of change. So in the Hindu religion, the way of meditating, to realize how these three nature of suffering. So that's different. Only by competing, comparing to the higher realm or the higher stage, that has more peace than present stage, what you've achieved. By comparing like that, then you achieve the, renounce this one, you achieve the next stage. So like that, next realm. So like that. But now, for triple samsara, the infinite consciousness, infinite sky consciousness and nothingness, triple samsara. So they do the meditation only by comparing from this stage what you achieve, the next stage is more peace, better, all like that. So after you achieve triple samsara, the formless realm, the fourth one, then there is no other higher samsara realm. So there's nothing to compare, to realize the formless, the triple samsara is the nature of suffering. There's nothing to realize that. There's no higher samsara realm that makes which is more peace than triple samsara. So that's not so you can't realize triple samsara nature of suffering. So you can't be free from samsara at all, because you can't get general renunciation, full renunciation of samsara. So even you have renunciation to those others realms, but the formless realm, the fourth one, you never get renunciation to, because nowhere to realize the nature of suffering. So sometimes, because that we only achieve that, the delusion is so subtle, unbelievable subtle. So you believe that you achieve nirvana. Then when your karma in that realm is finished, then you have to you have to be other realms, lower realms, or the lower realm, the desire human being, or the form world of form realm. So then you see, then you get a heresy. Oh, this liberation is not true. You have to be reborn again. You have to be reborn. You see, it is suffering. So you get a heresy. So the heresy makes to be born in the hell. So like that, you see. There's something like that. However, so we need to be free from the pervasive compound suffering. That's the main thing. But Buddhist. That's the main thing, to be free. That. Then by freeing that, then you are free forever from suffering, pain, suffering, change. Then you have ultimate happiness, the liberation forever. That's so. So even that is even free from some nirvana is not sufficient for yourself. You see, belief state of peace for oneself is not enough. Then the purpose of our taking purpose of human life. Then that one is not even this. That to be beneficial for sentient beings. So the current to free the numberless helping, numberless hungry ghosts, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless asura, intermittent spirits, to cause them to be free from samsara forever. Oh, not only that, and bring everyone, each and everyone from each sixth realm, everyone to peerless happiness, total cessation of spiritual completion of realization, sangye, all that. You need to do that. That is the main purpose of why we are born human beings at this time. To accomplish that aim. That's our main aim of life. So that's the main aim of this retreat. And that should be the main aim of our breathing, our eating food, going to sleep, everything. So for that, you need to achieve state of omniscience. Otherwise, even arahatas who are free from samsara, who removed all the delusions, karma, who are free from samsara. Also, you see, they can't do perfect work for the sentient beings. They have unimaginable qualities, but can't do perfect work for sentient being as Buddha, because they have not abandoned four causes of unknowing. That is very, so they don't have a. They can't see the subtle karma. For example, what peacock has different color on the feather. They can't see that the different karmas what they collect in the past to have these different colors. Similar to butterflies, butterfly wings has so many different colors. So what is the cause of each one? So they can't see that. That's subtle karma. Similar, we have many different marks on the body. So what the different color, what the karma of each one, so we can see. So they can be also subtle karma, like the peacocks. So then they can't see the subtle karma. Then they since they don't see that, so they can't so they may mistake in guiding sentient beings. That harm, that disturbs harms to do perfect work for the sentient beings. And then also they can't see the secrecy quality, secrecy action of Buddhas. They can't see that. Only Buddha's omniscience sees. So that is not that second. That's not the ignorance. Not in so unknowing. Then Garas then time. So time. The common creator unbelievable times ago. So can't see at all. And then, but distance, distance, also can see. So focus on knowing they haven't abandoned, so they cannot do perfect work for standing back. That is mistakes. For example, you see, Mangajibu, the psychic power, went to the hell. Then the Hindu, the Kundu Jew, those disciples, teacher was born in the hell, and so the teacher was in the hell. So teacher gave message to Mangajibu. Mangajibu is the Guru Shakyamuni disciple, Buddha's disciple, had excellent psychic power. So Mangajibu came in the human world, and where Kundu Jews they are. So the teacher in the hell sent message, don't go round my stupa. Don't go round my stupa. Each time the disciple goes round his stupa, probably stupa contains his ashes. So each time they go round, he suffers so much in the hell. So he sent message. So Mangajibu gave message to the Kundu Jew followers. Then the Kundu Jews got very upset. Then they beat him, even though he's Arhat, but there are others who is something free from samsara, but this thing still happens. Or they beat him with the plants. I think I don't know what plant, but with the plant beat him so much and asked him. His mother died a long time ago, so they asked him, "Where's his mother?" But he couldn't tell. He couldn't that time. He could not tell, even though he has so much psychic power. But that time, when they beat him, he could not. They asked him, "Where is his mother?" His mother died long time. So, his mother was born in hell or something. You see, but because of distance or something, they couldn't somehow that time could not remember where his mother was. So incredible distance, all like that. So then we see Buddha's totally abandoned focus, unknowing they don't have. Buddha totally sees the subtle obscuration which interfere mainly to achieving enlightenment, totally purified by remedy, by exercising the remedy, by completing the remedy path. So like that, so complete all the realizations. So there's no obscuration, even subtle obscuration, no obscuration left. So no obscuration, no dualistic mind, no dualistic view, nothing left. No hallucination, no projection, no hallucination. You see, about the negative imprint, there's nothing. So like that. So for Buddha, whatever appears is a totally purest object, the greatest bliss. What the Buddha cannot talk about it, most pure. All of them. So therefore, you need to achieve state of omniscience. We need to achieve state of omniscience. That's why we need to achieve enlightenment. That's the whole thing. So, the other realms, do not have other human realms, Eastern realm, Eastern world, Shadzam Kaza, Shaul Kaza, Shaul Bapo, Ani Kazore, then North Kaza, North Dominion, so before you die, you hear bad sound, according to your karma. I guess maybe 1 week before or something. So Chang Dominion, and then Western world, no Palangju, their main enjoyment is the Palangju, the enjoyment, the wish fulfilling cow. Oh, so those human realms do not have tantra. Our world, where southern continent has tantra. So even the Pure Land, Amitabha Pure Land, Buddhas, the Bodhisattvas, they pray to be born here. To practice Tantra, achieve enlightenment. They pray to be born here, back to here. So we are in this southern continent. And we are in the world where the Tantra teaching exists. The Patimoksha, Paramita, teachings and great vehicle Mahayana teaching, Sutra, Mahayana teaching, Tantra, all exist where we are. So, is also especially here, being taught details, the stainless teaching of Buddha, the Lama Tsonga teaching, taught in details how to achieve illusory body, how to achieve clear light. So the quickest way to achieve enlightenment on the basis of renunciation, bodhicitta, the right view, on the basis of the root of path to enlightenment, correctly following by to friend. So we are so fortunate. So it's unbelievable fortunate this life. Unbelievable. Fortunate this life. Like that. Amazing. So unbelievable. Okay. So therefore I'm going to take the preparation for the generous great initiation, okay? Preparation is the checking the disciple. So, yeah. Yeah. Get up.